there. Welcome to my show, COVID-19 update by Heerak. Um, yeah, it's Christmas time now. In America, Thanksgiving officially kicks off. Christmas season. Although people start celebrating Christmas like much earlier. Um, because of COVID, I think people started much earlier. I kind of started in the summer, but yeah. Yeah, it's nice. Love Christmas songs, and some families are playing Christmas music while they're kind of chilling by the fireplace today after big Christmas dinner. Um, yeah, it's today is Thanksgiving, but also Family Health History Day, and so yeah, you can. You can go to the website there in U.S. government website and set up a family health portrait. you know, Something to do, right, as a family while you're there celebrating as a family for Thanksgiving. Um, Today's Thanksgiving, so not too many people are reporting their COVID-19 results. People are just chilling with their family, having turkey. So not everybody has reported. Um, but yeah, what we have, people who did send in their results from the 50 states, we have 1,281 COVID-19 deaths in 24 hours. It's probably far more than that. But it's Thanksgiving, so people are kind of taking a day off. Even people who report COVID-19. Um, as you know, I was doing bachelor in Poland. But today's Thanksgiving, so I said, let's take a break. We'll continue bachelor in Poland another time. Um, and since we are kicking off like the Christmas season in America, I thought I'll share some Christmas photos from Cambridge University at Jesus College. Um, yeah, so you see in the photo, I'm wearing a tuxedo. English people like to wear tuxedo. You see the gentleman over there. I think like they're like rich people, nobles from all around the world. Look at the way they stand, with presents, gravitas, But Cambridge has a lot of nobility, royalty, billionaires, powerful people. So you know, uh, you kind of feel it. You know what I mean? Um, Most of my friends were Conservative Party members because they're like royalty or nobility, like powerful, influential people in England. Most of my friends were British, but so I'm standing next to Martin Wood. He's like a Scottish English royal. Under the photo there, and then there are two lovely women. Next to me is Prince of Fribourg, trying to impress a beautiful woman. Men are the same. Um, and then I'm standing next to a pretty girl myself there before the meal. Um, it's people were kind of wearing their traditional English Christmas hats. In England, they wear these Christmas hats in just different color because we three kings of Orient are, they brought gifts to Jesus. So that's where the tradition comes from. England has like a lot of really nice traditions, and I like these traditions in England. Um, yeah, so yeah, and I'm wearing my green hat. I replaced my Christmas hat for my or my Winnie the Pooh hat for my green we three kings of Orient are had. I'm standing next to Alexander. He's Prince of Georgia, Georgia the nation, former Soviet Union. Um, and next to that is, Prince of Freiburg, standing next to some lady. This is like a nobility or royalty from somewhere, you know. But anyway, yeah, we had a lot of fun, every Christmas we wear the hat and the food is really good in Christmas time. Um, yeah, so we have a lot of fun, so I miss Cambridge. I really like Cambridge, So, I'll probably go back. There's a lot of stuff that go on, and so I'll go back once COVID-19 is gone. I feel like 10 years from now. For we know, it may be forever. COVID-19 may be forever. Um, yeah, in the United States, we have 263,413 deaths already. Um, and we have 12,879,000 um, 864 cases so far. Um, yeah, it's a little, a little bit of a downer, um, especially when you compare it to Africa, because the number one country in Africa for COVID-19 death is South Africa. Um, I actually took a beautiful South African girl to one of our formal halls. Um, her name is Vita. She was like 6'3", beautiful. She looks like Barbie doll. Um, she was doing her Master of Law, and I met her, while I was copying some law articles for my research on Jewish studies. And I'm like, man, she's amazingly beautiful. I'm gonna ask her. I asked her to dinner, and she said yes. So, you know, I mean, I mean, life is too short. Excuse me. Life is too short not to ask a single beautiful woman out. You know what I mean? Especially one who looks like a Barbie doll, like a real life Barbie doll. Oh, she's beautiful. I shared a photo of her one time. So you probably, if you've seen that episode, you know what I'm talking about. Um, yeah, she's beautiful. Looks like a model. Um, yeah. Oh, there's so many beautiful women in the world. God is a beautiful artist. Or God is an artist who creates beautiful women. You know, I love God. Um, yeah. So South Africa uh, has 21,289 deaths. That's rated at 3%. Morocco is number two in Africa. Um, has 340,684 cases, 12,086 deaths, 4% death rate. Um, Egypt, 114,475. Um, so it's like there's a 6,596 deaths, 6% death rate. So compared to like North America and South America, this is nothing, right? But still a lot of people dying. 1,000 deaths, 6,000 deaths is nothing to joke about. Ethiopia has 1,672 deaths. There are a lot of Ethiopians here in Arlington, Alexandria, Fairfax County, and in southern Maryland, Montgomery County. This is like heavily Ethiopian concentrated area. And there are a lot of great Ethiopian restaurants in this area. So I recommend you to try them out if you're in Virginia's 8th District or, nearby. Just driving over to Arlington, you'll see Ethiopian restaurants everywhere. you know. Um, Tunisia is number five with 3,034 cases, deaths. Um, yeah, so Africa is not at the continent of COVID-19 death. Currently, the title belongs to Latin America. Latin America is the continent of COVID-19 death. But Europe may take the title away from Latin America because Europe's countries have, many of them have passed 50,000 deaths, and they're quickly hitting 100,000 deaths. So let's see what happens in December, you know. Um, Today, in keeping with the Christmas spirit, I thought I would discuss the the Christmas theme that may interest you. So the title is COVID-19 World, The Grinch Who Stole Christmas. As you know, some of you are lovers of cats. So you could get a cat stocking and hang it up on the wall, right? Um, some of you are lovers of dogs. You can get a dog stocking and hang it up, you know, in your by your Christmas tree. Um, and some of you are fans of the snowman. So you can get one of these and hang it up, Frosty the Snowman. Or you can get all three, hanging up like side by side. Um, you know, so yeah. But yeah, I mean, a lot of families are decorating their Christmas. I'm curious who will have the best decoration in my neighborhood. So I'm gonna always search of like the best Christmas decoration. I don't know if you saw like Christmas Family Vacation. It's a movie with Chevy Chase. From a long time ago, but it's a great Christmas movie, like a Christmas classic. If you haven't seen it, you should see it. It's funny, and he goes all out for Christmas decorations. And I'm curious, if somebody can come close to like, you know, that decoration in the movie Christmas Vacation. Um, yeah, um, yeah. So today's first article is Europe pushes to rescue Christmas despite sacrifice of other religions. That's by Zamira Rahim in CNN. The quote from the article is that's supposed to be 2020. What happened to the two? What happened to the two? Uh, but yeah, so 2020 has been far from festive, but as the year comes to an end, many of Europe's governments are scrambling to avoid stringent lockdowns over the Christmas holidays. The push to save celebration comes despite the fact that other religious festivals, including Christian ones, have been marked in a muted fashion in recent months. And Tucky says that's a-okay. Tucky's favorite season is Christmas. Um, and the UK government on Tuesday unveiled plans to temporarily relax coronavirus restrictions for 5 days. Um, Give me five on 5 days of Christmas. 5 days of Christmas. Give me five. Um, and the UK government on Tuesday unveiled plans to temporarily relax coronavirus restrictions for 5 days from December 23rd to 27th. Because, you got to get ready for Christmas, right? Do last minute Christmas shopping, go Christmas caroling, a lot of things you can do. You can go Christmas caroling from neighborhood to neighborhood, house from house. I've done this at Falls Church with the church there. I went house to house, Christmas caroling. It was a lot of fun. Um, yeah, I guess they probably won't do it this time, but it was fun when we did it in Falls Church. Um, and Hi everyone at the church with the Christmas caroling in Falls Church neighborhood. It's an Anglo church, like everybody's white. Yes. I mean, there's like me, Asian, a few other Asians, and then I didn't really like maybe there was like an African American, I mean, there are Latinos, Latinos, a lot of Latinos are white, so and they look white to me. Like Mexican, I look Mexican, but if you go to Argentina, a lot of the Latinos are really white looking. Yeah, I mean, I guess there are different range of races in Latin American countries. But Yeah, so you need time to prepare for Christmas stuff. Go Christmas caroling. So closing down or opening up on 23rd. You allow people to do that, and then you celebrate Christmas on 25th, and then you have to have like some days to kind of recuperate from all the celebration. You have 26th and 27th. So it makes sense. Um, allowing up to three households to celebrate together in Christmas bubbles. This means small groups of family and friends will be able to meet in person for what may be the first time in months. So, as you know, Christmas is very important for Christians. It's the most important holiday in the year. And whether you're practicing Christian or not practicing Christian, or culturally Christian, functionally agnostic or atheist, Christmas is very important. So, I mean, it makes sense. Like, they're going to try to sacrifice all the other holidays to make sure their citizens can celebrate Christmas. It's the holiday of hope, and you're listening to Christmas Carol in the background. Christmas makes people, I don't know if you've been watching Christmas movies lately, but White Christmas, the movie classic White Christmas, is a great Christmas movie. Miracle on the 34th Street. We had a Thanksgiving parade today and Macy's Thanksgiving parade. And if you see Miracle on 34th Street, there's a Macy's parade there. It's been there forever, you know. Um, yeah. Or, my favorite Christmas movie, It's a Wonderful Life with Jimmy Stewart. You have to see all of these movies again, It's Christmas time. Or, Snoopy Christmas, Charlie Brown Christmas special, those are good. Um, or Garfield Christmas special, I like those too. you know. Um, yeah, so so this is I think I would say this is a good decision. I think Prime Minister Boris Johnson is doing the right thing in allowing his citizens to celebrate Christmas. I mean, a lot of people are going to die. It's true, um, but you cannot take everything away from human beings. And human beings are human beings for a reason. Um, and letting them celebrate Christmas, I think, makes them feel like they're human. You know, because COVID-19 can be dehumanizing, right? Because you have to do things that humans normally don't do, which is like kind of shut down, close yourself in, lock yourself in, isolate yourself. Um, so a lot of people are feeling like they're not human. Their humanity is being thrown out the window, and we may experience acts of savagery never known in the history of England or United States, because when people are dehumanized, they may act like savages or animals, So that may be coming in the coming weeks and months. We may see that. It could be isolated, it could be collective, it could be everywhere. We don't know what's going to happen. And even the people who may engage in that may not know they're going to do that. Um, if you remember, George Floyd's protest happened out of nowhere. It was spontaneous. And things like that can happen, like French Revolution was spontaneous, Bolshevik Revolution was spontaneous, American Revolution was spontaneous. So, things in history happen spontaneously. People just cannot predict, the range of events that can happen. Or maybe we'll have like happy things happen. We just can't really predict. But when people are dehumanized, they'll probably act in dehumanized animal way, So that's probably coming. At some point, we're going to see that. We have 6 more months of flu season to go. So right now is November, December, January, February, March, April, May, June. Wait a minute. November, December, January, February, March, April, May, June. Right, it's like, wow, when you use the finger, it's like you have to like go twice, it's like 8 months. Um, yeah, so we don't know what's going to happen. That's why I'm encouraging everybody in America to get protection if you have children and your wife, beautiful wife, especially if the wife is beautiful. We may have violent home invasions. We just don't know what's going to happen in the next few weeks, next few months. So I think it's just smart for everybody to get hit the household, like families, to get like, semi-automatic rifles, assault rifles, shotgun, and handgun to kind of protect yourself and your family in case there's a home invasion. Um, it's unfortunate that we'll talk about this, in Christmas time, but you know, things are bad. This week, last week, over 800,000 people lost their jobs. So at that rate, in 1 month, you have like millions losing their jobs. So there are people who are getting desperate. Uh, Financially, there are people, if you go to food banks, there are cars lined up for miles in some places. Um, so, you can naturally expect violence to go up. Violent crimes like burglary, robbery, and they may kill you if you don't give them your money you know, so they may want to rob you, but that ends up being a murder because in order to rob you, they'll probably use like a knife or something, right? Um, yeah, things are going to be bad. I'm predicting massive violence in every country. United States, England, Germany, France, Belgium, from now to June. So we're just talking about COVID-19. We're not talking about other things, but I'm predicting, Heerak Christian Kim, candidate for U.S. Congress in Brazil's 8th District for November 8th, 2022. I'm predicting there will be massive violence throughout Western Hemisphere. And, you know, it's possible millions may die from this violence. That's totally not as a result of COVID-19. It's possible. I'm hoping that it won't happen, but you should be surprised if it happens because, when you have a lot of people becoming poor and losing their job, not able to feed their children, lining up for food bank lines means that they have no money, they have no food. I think you could naturally expect the violent crimes to skyrocket. Um, and wealthy people may be targeted, it's possible, you may have to get like a private guard to guard your family, Uh, but yeah, I mean, if you're a billionaire like Bill Gates, he probably has like a bodyguard, but you should probably invest in a bodyguard, Although, when I see like these movies, the bodyguard is always like, seems to like in the movies at least, collude with other criminals and they rob their boss. Have you seen movies like that? That's this running theme in a lot of burglary movies. Um, so yeah, I guess you can't trust anyone, even the bodyguard. Um, Second article is Christmas tree sales surged early during COVID-19 pandemic. So this is by Matt Reed, 5 ABC. In the never-ending list of norms that have been disrupted by 2020, you can now add Christmas tree sales. At the Mistletoe Christmas Tree Farm in Stowe, in Massachusetts, traditionally the weekend after Thanksgiving is its biggest moneymaker. But when the 11-acre farm opened for the season Sunday, so the past Sunday, it was the most crowded opening day owner said that they've ever had. I've sold out of, I would say, 80% of our cut your own trees on Sunday. um, Mark Harnett, owner of the farm, said. So yeah, I mean, but then that's a positive way to celebrate Christmas and deal with COVID-19, right? Putting up Christmas decorations in your house, it's a good thing because Christmas decorations give cheer and hope to people. So if you decorate your house with elaborate Christmas decorations, you're actually giving people joy. It's an altruistic act. Um, yeah, so you're helping people by having Christmas decorations outside of your home for people to see as they drive by. It may give people hope, happiness, and joy. And so, you can do your part. to give people hope, and joy. Um, so, yeah, Christmas is like, a month away. It's hard to believe, right? Um, Time flies, hopefully it flies fast toward June, but we do have like 6 months to go for COVID-19, like flu season, spiking of death rate. Uh, and there may be epic or paradigmatic shift creating tragedies from now until then at the social and communal levels. Unfortunately, yeah, I mean, like millions losing their job every month. They don't have money for food. They don't have money for rent. What do you think is going to happen? You know, I mean, not everybody is law-abiding, and even law-abiding people, when they experience hunger of their children, they may no longer be law-abiding. So that's coming, I would say. Um, you can't avoid it. You know, uh, you know, it's either that or starve to death for millions of Americans, right? So what do you think they're going to choose? Starving to death or crime? You know, I mean, humans are humans. So it's sad, but that's coming. Um, Number three, article number three is pandemic-friendly 2020 Maryland Christmas attractions. Events throughout 2020 have either been canceled or significantly changed due to the coronavirus pandemic. So, a lot of people are upset about that, but they know that that's necessary, but they don't want you to cancel Christmas. Um, so, when President Trump said, "You will say Merry Christmas again," maybe it was prophetic, Um, just like you will say Merry Christmas again because maybe that's the only thing that's holding you from violent criminal acts. You know what I mean? And, like if you play Christmas and you raise it up, you'll probably reduce criminal crime rate by 20, 30%, maybe even 100%, or 50%. You know, um, yeah, depending on the area. So I mean, I would encourage you to celebrate Christmas, say Merry Christmas, Christmas decorations, because you need it to be safe. It's not just about celebrating Christmas, but it's about safety. When you're celebrating Christmas and being joyful, being in the Christmas spirit, people are not going to celebrate. I mean, they're not going to commit crimes as much. You know what I mean? Um, yeah, that's why Christmas is important, especially COVID-19. Um, so Boris Johnson is doing the right thing. Um, so this article says events throughout 2020 have either been canceled or significantly changed due to coronavirus pandemic, as I read before. But for Christmas, these Maryland events are keeping the holiday magic alive. So there are residents of Maryland who are going out of their way to try to make sure there's a Christmas celebration, Christmas spirit, and that's a wonderful thing. Several Maryland attractions will be aglow this holiday season with Christmas cheer around every corner. It's true, Christmas will look a bit different in 2020, but some well-established Maryland traditions will continue with added safety measures. Yeah, I mean, Christmas is coming. We are headed toward Christmas, um, and Christmas is a wonderful holiday. We all love Christmas. Um, and you don't want to be the Grinch who stole Christmas, right? We have a name for the Grinch who stole Christmas. You don't want to be that person because people will hate you. Because everybody hates the Grinch, right? So yeah, so don't clash this Christmas celebration in any shape or form because you're going to be hated. You know. And also we need Christmas. It's times like this we need Christmas far more than other times because people need hope. Christmas gives hope. So, you know, everyone should celebrate Christmas, even people who are Buddhists, Muslims, you know, uh, Hindus, you should celebrate Christmas, decorate your house as Christmas, because yeah, I mean, it is it is the most important holiday in America. Um, and you wanna celebrate with your Christian neighbors. You don't wanna seem like you're the Grinch who stole Christmas, right? When your neighbors see you, you don't want to be tagged that way. Especially like right now, with a lot of people very upset about life just like not being the same. You definitely don't want to be tagged as the Grinch who stole Christmas. Yeah. So there's nothing in Hinduism that says celebrating Christmas is wrong. Jesus is actually one of the gods in the Hindu pantheon. Um, or it could be. I mean, he's considered worshipped as a god by a lot of Hindus. So, if you're Hindu, you celebrate Christmas with reckless abandon because, Hindus, they actually see Jesus as God. If you're Muslim, you should celebrate Christmas too because Jesus is considered a prophet in the Islamic tradition. So he's actually respected and revered as a prophet in Islam all over the world. So you're celebrating his birthday, Jesus' birthday. It's not against Islam. So you should definitely celebrate Christmas and say Merry Christmas. Um, and so, if you're Buddhist, you may not worship Jesus as God or you may not worship Jesus as a prophet, but, I mean, there's nothing in Buddhism that says you can't celebrate Christmas. You know what I mean? So yeah, say Merry Christmas, celebrate Christmas, bring joy and happiness to your Christian neighbors. There are over 300 million Americans are Christians. Over 90% of Americans are Christians. So make them happy. I mean, just don't be the Grinch who stole Christmas. You know what I mean? Saying, um, yeah. So you know, these red tears can be tears who are celebrating happiness, like in your neighborhood. But if you are gracious for Christmas, they could be your neighbors, constantly down and being very upset. You know what I'm saying? So think of these, red tears, reindeers as a metaphor for why it's important, to celebrate Christmas and make your Christian neighbors happy. Just your Christian neighbors are people with emotions. They want to celebrate their holidays. And it doesn't hurt for you to wish them Merry Christmas and put up some Christmas decorations because it's not against Islam to do that. It's not against Hinduism to do that. It's complementary. Yeah. So yeah, let's celebrate Christmas, everyone. Let's share the joy. Yeah. So yeah, I hope you know um, you'll catch the joy and hope of Christmas, and that you'll win the contest for who has the best Christmas decoration in Arlington County. you know, yeah. I mean, don't be surprised if your house gets photographed. And I tweet it out. I've already tweeted out some houses with Christmas decorations. At nighttime when I drive, I'm gonna look for like amazing Christmas decoration houses. And people do that all the time. I remember, there was this house in Delaware near my parents' home, uh, who used to decorate their whole front yard, backyard with a Christmas theme and lighting. So there are people, from all over the state of Delaware who come and stop their car just to, take a photo in front of their decorations or take a photo of the decorations, put it up on their Instagram or Facebook. So that house became kind of famous, for having the best Christmas decoration in Delaware. Um, yeah, it is Christmas season, so people are looking for that. To post stuff on their Instagram. So your house can be a star. You can make your house into a star with an awesome Christmas decoration. Yeah. So yeah, let's share the Christmas joy. Don't be the Grinch who stole Christmas, right? He doesn't have an expression, but he's agreeing. It's kind of like, Harry the Owl. He doesn't really have an expression, but there's a lot of meaning in his eyes. Love. Christmas love. Yeah. So what is your favorite Christmas stocking? Is it the cat? Do you like the cat stocking the best? Um, do you like the dog stocking the best? Do you like Frosty the Snowman stocking the best? Yeah, email me and let me know. I'm curious what's your favorite. So I'm gonna introduce them again. Do you like the cat stocking the best? Or the dog stocking? Or Frosty the Snowman stocking? you know? Yeah, let me know. Email me and let me know. Um, yeah. Um, so yeah, we're officially kicking off the official Christmas season show with today's Thanksgiving show. So happy Thanksgiving to everybody, and happy advance Merry Christmas! Ho ho ho! Merry Christmas! I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Bye.